The Statue of Liberty, History, Symbol, and Legacy. There are monuments that transcend their structure, that rise not only upon a base of stone or metal, but upon the values, dreams, and contradictions of a people. One of them is, without a doubt, the Statue of Liberty, or as it is officially called, Liberty Enlightening the World. Its story began long before it rose over Liberty Island in New York. It was an idea born in France, in the mind of sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, a passionate creator of symbolic works, who dreamed of giving the United States a monument to celebrate independence, liberty, and the ties between both nations. The construction of this gigantic figure took 11 years, from 1875 to 1886. Bartholdi had the support of important figures like engineer Maurice Koechlin, co-author of the structure, and Gustave Eiffel, who designed the internal iron skeleton that supports the statue from within, the same man who would later gain fame for the tower that bears his name. But others, less remembered, also contributed, such as Eugene Viollet-le-Duc, who initially worked on the structure, and American Richard Morris Hunt, responsible for the pedestal. This final element was funded through an intense fundraising campaign, led by journalist Joseph Pulitzer, who, through the newspaper New York World, encouraged thousands of citizens to donate small amounts to raise the $120,000 needed to complete the base. It was an unprecedented campaign, and a display of popular participation that left a mark on American memory. The statue was assembled in France, dismantled into 350 pieces, and shipped to New York in 214 crates, crossing the Atlantic aboard the ship Isère in 1885. It was finally inaugurated on October 28, 1886, in a ceremony presided over by President Grover Cleveland. What does this colossal figure represent? Beyond its aesthetic, each element of the statue holds deep symbolism. The crown with 7 spikes represents the 7 continents, symbolizing the universal aspiration for liberty. In her right hand, the torch eternally lit represents the light of freedom guiding all peoples. In her left hand, she holds a tablet inscribed with the date of American independence in Roman numerals, July 4, MDCCLXXVI, July 4, 1776. At her feet, not always visible, lie broken chains, symbolizing the end of oppression. The statue is made of copper sheets with an iron frame and stands 46 meters tall, or 93 meters from the ground to the torch. In 1986, on her centennial, she was restored, and her original torch, which had been replaced in 1916 after an explosion, was covered with 24-karat gold leaf, giving it the gleam we see today. A universal symbol, not without contradictions. Though it was conceived as a tribute to liberty, its history is full of nuance. For years, the United States received millions of immigrants who, upon arrival, saw in the statue a beacon of hope. It was the first thing they saw approaching by sea, especially those processed through Ellis Island, the main immigration station from 1892 to 1954. To many, it was a symbol of welcome. To others, an irony. In a country still mired in racial segregation, economic inequality, and exclusionary policies toward certain groups. At different historical moments, the statue has been reinterpreted as a symbol of resistance, as a banner of feminism, as a protest against the system's contradictions. It has even been used in political campaigns, social movements, and films, portrayed both as a symbol of glory and of decay. Legacy and projections. Today, the Statue of Liberty remains one of the most visited monuments in the world. Millions climb to her crown, explore her exhibits, and reflect on her message. But her legacy is not merely touristic. It is profoundly political, cultural, and symbolic. It is the story of cooperation between two nations. It is art turned into message. And it is also a mirror that sometimes confronts us with how far liberty still is from reaching everyone.